Hey y'all, it's Yuki the Kawaii Gamer 22, and today we are playing But You Seem Fine. This is a visual novel based on a true story. Doesn't mean it's actually real or something like that. But sorry for all the inactivity. It's been a while, but this isn't how it's supposed to be. Why can't I find some answers? So we're playing as someone named Ray. Oh! You awaken in your bedroom, the sun is shining through the window. It's just another Monday. Sorry, I just woke up not so long ago. Your computer is sitting beside you on the bed, still open to the pause screen from the night before. You've fallen asleep watching. The plot has been lagging since Captain Yameko Itami from the Global Defense Squad bit the dust last season, but you never thought you would actually fall asleep during an episode. You rub some of the sleep from your eyes and head downstairs before you're even later than you already are. I have to say, I love the layout. I love the background. It's so cool. Morning, sweetie. If you had slept any longer, I would have left you to fend for yourself. But since I have some time to spare before heading off to work, what would you like for breakfast? Bacon and eggs. Excuse me, Ray, Kim, aren't you forgetting something? Please, would you do me the absolute honor of preparing me breakfast, dearest mother? Okay, save the dramatic language for theater, but thank you. While Mom prepares breakfast, you pack your lunch for the day. So the only option is leftover tikka masala. Hopefully I said that correct. Mom sets your bacon and eggs on the table and you shove it down before heading out the door for school. You arrive at school in record time. Was it breakfast that made the difference? Mom always was a killer chef, and bacon and eggs never failed you. You're lost in thought and head towards your locker when you spot the one, the only, Sadie! You start to ask if she's seen the latest episode, but sorry, I hope I'm not coming down with anything. Hey, I love you, but keep your distance, okay? I've got creative writing this afternoon, and if I don't finish my drafts by Friday, my teacher is going to behead me. Well then, all she did was sneeze. How medieval. Are you sure you don't want a big ol' hug? Damn, she just walked away like it was nothing. Sadie screeches and sprints down the hall, much to the annoyance of the hall monitor nearby. You chuckle to yourself and head into your first day of class. There's a lot of reading and talking in this. Home sweet home. Mom and Dad won't be back from work for a couple hours, and there's a lot to get done. Let's do homework. Maintaining good marks does not come without effort. You think you heard someone say that at some point. Regardless, you dive headfirst into some worksheets from today. I sounded like me last night, honestly. And right after that, you play soccer. Because why not? It seems like forever since you kicked around the soccer ball in the garage. Maybe it's time to dust off some of those dormant skills from middle school. Besides, getting outside is good for the body and mind. And lastly, we're going to practice the cello. Hopefully I said that correctly. You're feeling artistic and musical, plus the swan from Carnival of the Animals has been stuck in your head since you heard it earlier in class. You pick up your bow and start playing. That's enough for one day. Your throat is starting to feel a bit scratchy. Maybe it's allergies? Either way, you better get some rest. You shuffle in your bed and call it a night. You wake up the next morning totally unable to breathe. That is until you open your mouth. Your nose is completely congested and you barely make a croaking sound. Something like that. Yep, I'm sick. This blows. Maybe you should sleep. Your eyelids close as you drift in and out of consciousness. You fall back asleep. Your eyelids get heavier and heavier. Slowly, you drift off. Turns out this cold hits you harder than normal and recovery is taking longer than you're used to. You miss a full week of school since you're sick in bed, battling fever, congestion, and throat pain. 1 week later. You finally feel well enough to come back to school. You're excited to be back in the swing of things. You miss orchestra, you miss drama club, and most of all, you missed your friends. Speak of the devil. There's Sadie. Sadie, my friend, my one and only. I never thought I'd see your face after touching the cold nightmare of death. Okay, Your Majesty, I know you're just kidding, but seriously, I thought you died. Where have you been? You explain how the last week of your life has been spent battling sickness in your bed. Your only contact with the outside world is when your mom would come in and give you medicine and soup. Aw. Yikes, Bart. But you aren't still congested, right? No way, I haven't felt sick since Friday. I tried to text you, but I kinda lost my phone and a wad of tissues. Right, that is disgusting. But you're feeling better? But you're really better. Yeah, although, what? Nothing, I just wish I wasn't so tired. You go to the rest of your classes for the day. Sorry. Eager to catch up on schoolwork. School's over. What do you do? Work on writing. Let's see. You travel the familiar path to Sadie's house and set up shop with her at the dining table. At her dining table, sorry. You realize that if we wanted to, we could register to become an official club with the school. Why would we want to do that? Well, we could use the classroom for meetings and maybe even get some money for snacks. Excuse me? What's wrong with my lovely home? And we have snacks right here. Stale Cheetos do not count. Whatever. More for me. Now help me come up with a name for this new character in my story. She's a teenage princess who's also an assassin, and her mark is her betrothed prince. That sounds like me. That sounds like my play, honestly. But I'll tell y'all more about that later. I thought your story was about space ninjas. It is. Alright, how about... Aw, cute! Cassie. The two of you laugh and work on your stories until it's late and you are both tired. You think Sadie's parents and head back home. Since when did you get so exhausted so easily? When you wake up the next morning, you're stuffy, have a fever, and an incredible headache. How are you sick again? You just got better, but it looks like the sickness is back for round 2. Ugh, I would give anything to stay in bed longer. There's a knock on your door. After a short pause, Mom comes in. I know you are not still in bed. It's nearly time for me to go to work. Mom, please. Ray? You're not looking so hot. I don't feel 100% better. It looks like that cold decided to stick around a little longer. Stay home. I'll call to school and get you excused. It's better to sleep and let this bug pass. You want to argue you have a ton of schoolwork and a million club responsibilities, but the thought of you going back to sleep is just too tempting. Thanks, Mom. Mom smiles back and heads into the hallway. You fall asleep once more. So this story has to deal with an illness of some kind. I don't know what illness. I didn't get to read the cutscene, so well for y'all. I'll go back in the video too. So, morning again, the sun streaks through the window, forcing you to shield your eyes. I'm heading out to work, but I'll leave some medicine on the nightstand. Feel better. You grumble in response and fall asleep as she leaves. You wake up groggy and tired. You are very disoriented. You have no idea how much time has passed or how long you've been asleep. It seems late. Your phone reads 9:30 p.m. You can see a light peeking from underneath your door. You hear your parents talking softly to each other as they watch TV in the other room. You look down at your phone again. There's one new message. Sadie. Hey, you're not sick again, are you? You pocket your phone and head downstairs. Your stomach is grumbling. You're not quite sure when you last ate. Sit down. We have some leftovers from dinner. Would you like me to reheat them? You nod. Mom pulls out a plate and uncovers it before popping it in the microwave. You stare blankly into the distance. Mom places the plate in front of you, then leans against the counter, watching you as you start to eat. She's clearly concerned. Thank you. You finish your food and get up to leave the table, but before you go, you glance back around. I love you. You head back upstairs and go to bed. I like how this game is, honestly. I like it. I honestly do. You wake up again. Some time has passed, but you don't know how much. You roll your body to the edge of the bed, but anything is just not acceptable or possible. Waking up again, you realize you are no less tired than when you last slept. You have no clue how long you've been asleep. So now we just have an option of sleeping. You rub some of the sleep from your eyes. Mom is looking at you, worried. You frown. We're going to the doctor, sweetie. Time to get up. You grumble. She helps you get dressed, and you stumble into the car. You and your mom are at the doctor's office. Here to see your primary care physician, Dr. Harris. What brings you in today? Mom explains the getting sick, the endless sleeping, and the suddenness of it all. Well, I do some checkups and see if anything's wrong. He has you open your mouth and say, He checks your eyes, your ears, your nose. He pulls out his stethoscope and listens to your heart. He listens to you cough. He listens to you breathe. He takes your temperature. He tests your reflexes. He takes your blood pressure. He sits back. Well, nothing seems to be wrong. You've shaken the bug completely. But you are in high school, aren't you? You're 14? Maybe this has something to do with your hormones, or maybe you're just depressed. You stare blankly. Mom frowns. She's not just depressed. There's something wrong. I've never seen her like this before. I know what she's normally like, and something's not right. He sighs and scribbles something onto a pad of paper. He rips off 2 sheets. Here, 2 prescriptions. One for birth control and one for antidepressants. Maybe she'll get better. Did he seriously not believe me? I'm your mother. I know what I'm talking about. The nerve of that man. You say nothing, choosing to stare out the window. We're going to have to look somewhere else. You mumble in agreement and then nod off to sleep. Okay, well, I think that's where I'm gonna end it here. Have a good day, night, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Oh, and remember, stay quiet, all my gamers.